Tonight, exploding oxygen tanks. A bizarre freak accident leaves a local woman on edge.
And our recent heat wave may have been to blame. New at 6 News Channel 5's Chris Conti here with how this happened. Chris.
Well, guys, this is one of those stories that is hard to believe until you see the pictures. Debora Coggins is still in a bit of shock, but wanted to share her story as a warning to others.
Like on a day like this, it's going to be hot.
Even on days when it's not oppressively hot in Pleasantville.
Oh my God, it's your life. I mean, you know, you choose to live indoors.
You will find Debora Coggins sitting here in this chair.
Well, they said I got COPD, which I'm sure it was caused from smoking. I was diagnosed with black lungs disease.
She spends her days caring for her animals and tethered to this tank of oxygen.
Because if I run out of oxygen, I'll have a stroke.
The 64-year-old has plenty of extra tanks, including 2 that, until last week, had been sitting in the back of her daughter's car when Debora's daughter called.
She just called and she goes, "You owe me a back window." And I said, "What?"
"You owe me a back windshield." And she's like, "What? What do you mean?"
She said, "My window exploded. Your tanks blew up." And I go, "Oh my God."
And she's like, "You've got to be kidding me." I was like, "No."
No joke. They have the pictures to prove it. Turns out 2 of Debora's oxygen tanks had been sitting in the back of this Ford Focus in the blazing hot sun. As the temperature inside climbed, the tanks reached a breaking point.
That's one warning label.
Rebecca found one 100 yards away in a neighbor's yard.
One stayed up here. And the other one, like I said, went flying out the window.
Fortunately, no one was hurt by the exploding tanks.
And now we know for sure what happens when they are left in the heat.
As for Debora, she left us with this.
Don't leave oxygen tanks in the car for no reason. And if you do in this heat, leave your windows down.
I just love her. Okay, so we called around to a few shops tonight and no one seemed to know the temperature at which oxygen tanks explode, but experts tell us it was likely a safety valve that shot off that propelled the tanks, essentially like a small rocket, guys.
Wow. Chris, thank you.